Yes, Captain Cova was he was one of my go-to guys. He was always willing to help me and help the fire district with whatever he could and whatever was asked of him. His impact on this community is long, and he'll be greatly missed.
And tell us how this great loss has affected the fire department.
Well, this affects us because, you know, we're a family in the fire service, and so we've lost one of our family members, a good friend, a great firefighter, and this will stay with us for a very long time.
And tell us, how are you planning to honor Captain Cova's legacy and keep his name alive?
Well, we honor Captain Cova every time we get back on the trucks and run another call. It's how we honor all our fallen firefighters. We continue to do the job and continue to support our community.
And if you could just tell us your emotions right now. I know this is a very emotional day. Tell us how you feel.
That's hard to explain. I lost a good friend and a good firefighter, and he can't replace a Jim Cova. So.
And how has the community reacted to the loss of you?
Yeah, the community's been great with phone calls and flowers and gifts of food and drink, and just doing whatever they can to support us, knowing that we support them so much. The Affton community is like a small town, and they're a very tight-knit group, so they've lost one of their own as well.
And lastly, just tell me some of the protocols that you guys take when it comes to a firefighter making the ultimate sacrifice or passing.
I'm not exactly sure what you're asking me.
I'm sorry.
That's
Talk about what's going to happen today and tomorrow.
Yes.
Oh, today and tomorrow. Okay. So today we'll honor Jim with a visitation, and firefighters from all around the areas will come in and show their support and pay their respects to the family. We will take him to his final resting place in the cemetery tomorrow with a very nice procession, and we'll go through the firehouse with him and take him to the cemetery, where we'll do our last alarm and ring the bell for his last call. All right. Certainly.
Are you able to elaborate on his leadership within the department?
Sure.
How that's going to be missed?
Yeah, Jim was obviously he was a captain, so he was in a leadership role. He was Jim. Everybody has their own style, and Jim's style was a style of calmness. We never saw him get too excited, and that's what you want in a strong leader. So he was always able to be that voice of reason and that voice of calmness when we needed him.
And tell us maybe a favorite memory or something that kind of describes the personality of Jim Cova.
Jimmy was a loving and sweet man. He was the family man. First and foremost, his family was his world, and they were his wife, his daughters, his family, as well as his fire family. We were always in gatherings together. He was all-encompassing with the amount of love he would give.
And tell me a little bit about the calm to the storm. Tell us, how did that come about?
That was just always his personality. I've known him for 13, 14 years, and he was just that way once I knew him. That's just his being, how he was.
And how do you plan to keep his name alive?
Jimmy was one of the greatest firefighters I've ever come to meet, and role models. His love and compassion and knowledge for the job are going to be truly missed. He is a role model that we all should aspire to be.
And tell us, describe your relationship with Jim.
Oh, we were really close. That sounds kind of cliche during these times, but we were always over at the Cova's house. They always had us over. I knew his kids as well as he knows my own kids. So not just on the job, but off the job, we were really close. And it's not just me. I mean, it's Jimmy, Aaron, all of us were really, really close together.
And I know that he was just doing some cat rescues, and it seems like he really enjoyed that. Kind of tell us a little bit about that.
Jimmy loved everything, cats included, especially. It's rare in the fire service that we really, despite the cliche, again, I'll use that word, you can edit that out, that we get cat rescues. And I remember when we were kind of pulling together all the different photos and stuff, we could actually pick from a multitude of photos of Jim's cat rescues. So it was pretty unique. That doesn't happen often.
And tell us, what is the atmosphere like with this sudden loss for the fire district?
It's pretty sad. We miss him.
And if you could just tell us, I guess, how do you plan to keep his legacy alive?
I'm going to live life like he did. He loved his family, loved us,